Hello, 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 all my machine heads, and welcome back to day number 14 on the Green Hills Realism experiment, my final tiny build. It's not my final. Just wanted to get you out of the way, to get you going, get you getting riled up. Gotta go because I got some time to kill because it is raining out and we can't mow while it's raining. So we're gonna sit and jibber jabber. It should go about 7 o'clock. It'll start. Yeah, about that. So what we're gonna do is the next best thing. So let's get it out of the way now. Well, we can. You guys all know how it works. You guys know. Often imitated, never, ever duplicated. I always have to face the fridge. I don't know why. It just feels right. Because Fury's always looking for food. So how's everybody doing today? I'm doing great. I'm doing awesome. I'm doing fantastic as usual. And these things have been sitting here for 14 days. So anybody who comes over to visit me, don't eat the Danishes. Just a heads up. Let's do what we talked about yesterday. Oh, first of all, let me get it out of the way real quick. Thank you for all of the kind words in the comments. Thank you for you guys just being you. That's it. I spent all of yesterday's episode thanking everybody. Today we're going to play the game. So we're going to take out a loan and we're going to buy the next grass field over like we talked about. It's going to put us quite a bit in debt. Also, let me know in the comments. I adjusted a few of my sound settings. I wanted to pick up a little bit more of the game sounds. So I want my voice to be loud enough so you guys can hear, but I quieted it down just a little bit. So you may have to turn your volume up just a little bit. So let me know if you want it louder or less. Or I'll tell you, these lights work really well. One of these episodes, we're going to have to bring back get some cows back here. Let's go all the way up to the top. Okay, and see how much this is for our silage bales. 263,000. Yeah, about that. Is there anything cheaper? There's this one for 51,000. This one comes with a field and a couple of sheds. I don't want to travel. I want to kind of expand this way. All right, so 264,000 we need. Okay, here we go. Listen to it crank up. 264. Here we go. Let's go one more. So we got, in case we have to buy Caesar fertilizer. Wow, almost a $500,000 loan. Oh boy, Fury just keeps going in debt. But now we have our silage ready to go. The rain should be stopping. Where are we weather-wise? Yeah, it's 7 o'clock any day now. But we got to let it go a little bit because we can't mow in the rain. We can't make hay. We can't do nothing in the rain. But it's coming. The clouds are coming. So, what can we do on the farm? Oh, you know what? We have some of these. We could take the... Apparently, I can pick these up. Huh. Oh, wow. All right, so let's stack them. That's for our harvester. Let's find a shed to stack these in till we get enough. Yeah, right here's good. It's good. So we got 1,000 liters of corn now. And we will go get... I think I have some sugar beets. Now, I don't have a trailer yet. Otherwise, I can run my sugar beets through this thing and get 20% more. But it doesn't have a trailer. I don't have a trailer yet. I'm not ready to harvest yet. Here, the game sounds are better, so we'll just get it out of the way for now. I do like this mod because I can pick up the pallets. There. Turn around and we'll get him. There we go. Now we got 1,000 things. So this is going to be kind of like our, let's make a little bit of money type thing. What do we got here? 268. And that's in a half a month at 28-day months. So I'm guessing we're probably going to make another pallet. That's 2,000 a month, which is, what does corn sell for? What does it sell for in the black market here? What does corn sell for? Whoops, up here. Wheat, barley, corn. Only 300, so that's about $600 a month, which isn't a lot. That's what I'm guessing. But yeah, we've got plenty of water still. This is making it. I started making potatoes otherwise. It makes sugar beets a lot faster. Yeah, let's do this real quick here. Open air garden. So we're gonna go. Corn is 1536. Potatoes is only 48. Yeah, we gotta find sugar beets. Oh. Okay. 1536 cycles per month. That's a lot. What's corn make? Or cotton. What does cotton sell for? That is the key. Let's go up here. Let's see, because we might switch to one to cotton. Well, let's find out what sells the most for that we can make. Cotton sells for... Okay, that's what we're going to do. All right, let's switch these both now to cotton. Right? Because sugar beets... Soybeans. Yeah. All right. You can grow sunflowers, but it's not much. Cotton is the big one. Okay. And then we'll make them both cotton. And we'll sell those ones. Wow. Yeah. That's weird. It's got cotton and corn on it. Oh, you know what? I bet you it's because it's active. I gotta shut the corn off. Yep. Oh, you can do two of them? You can do two different crops? Oh, I didn't know that. Wow, I should have listened to Gutterball when he was explaining how these work. Because I could be growing two things of cotton. Now I got to get rid of the... There. Just cotton now. And I don't know how to get that other 550 out of there or the 110. I don't know. It's kind of cool, though, how you can grow multiples. But now we can sell the... now we can sell these things, and we'll just have pallets of cotton, which will give us more money. A lot more money. And it'll produce the same amount. All right, so let's go back to mowing real quick here. Day 3 on mowing. I knew it was going to take a while, but I didn't realize it was going to take this long. So one of the first things that we're going to have to upgrade, because I'm not changing the speed, guys. I'm not gonna get away from that. So this warmed up a little bit. It's been about an hour and a half since the rain stopped, anyways. You can mow your grass while it's wet, just to let everybody know. But you try not to, because it's not very good on the lawnmower. But the first thing we got to upgrade to is a wider mower. Probably the triple mower. There. Now we're ready to go. I didn't know that. Those open air gardens are pretty sick. I'm telling you, I could sit and grow cotton and put down another one and make money off of it. It's pretty cool. And technically, I guess you could grow cotton in a garden. I guess you could. So we're going to do it. We also owe a $500,000 loan. So what we're going to do is hopefully, if we could make 2 pallets each month of cotton on each one, that's 4 pallets. That's almost $5,000 a month. That can come off the loan right away. And then we're going to mow this. And then we're going to mow. No, we're not going to keep mowing. Even though in real life you would. You guys have watched now 3.5 episodes of mowing. We got to move on to something else. We're going to TED this next today. Hopefully we start doing it, because there's still quite a bit here to mow. The speedometer's like blah, 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 blah. But we're not going to sacrifice realism. So I did some small figuring, and my brother did some small figuring, and we're guessing that this is going to be about 18 acres is what we're figuring. So you could mow that in a day with the proper mower setup. If I had a triple mower, I could have mowed that in one day, easy. But you don't. With one of these mowers, it probably take you. You could probably still do it in a day. These things are huge. But remember, too, we're going at 15x speed, which it is what it is. Thank you guys, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, for all the kind words, the great comments. I slept about an hour last night. I was so excited. It's like, when you work for something for so long and then you finally hit it and you're like, it doesn't feel real. So when I get up here, I gotta stop and get a drink again. As they say, stay hydrated. I'll be right back. I'm going to get a drinky poo. Now, after this field is tedded and baled, let me get my cruise on. After it's tedded and baled, we can then get ourselves some animals. Now our pen over there only holds 40. So now keep in mind also that after we start expanding and we start moving on, this field will be then gone. And it will be into a farm build because we want to have bigger cow pens. Then again, we can upgrade equipment and leave the pens the same way, because the cows are going to start making, once we get them in here, and I think we're going to buy our 40 cows to begin with, they're going to start making manure and slurry and things like that, and milk. So I think what we'll do is how we'll work it out with our cows. I've thought long and hard about this. Instead of waiting for them to have babies, what we're going to do is we're going to eventually put down our slaughterhouse, which we found out was not a factory. It's a business. There's a difference. In fact, I just got done helping the farmer that runs the property for my mom. I helped him take some stuff to the slaughterhouse, and it is streamlined, that is for sure. I'll tell you something, you sit there and you think that it's, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. I love animals, love them, but I do realize they make food. So that instance is like, I'm not going to get into too many details, but I will say one thing: they don't suffer. They really don't. They don't suffer when they're at those places. And as much as I love animals, I mean, we used to have ours named, and whenever Dad would send them off to the butchers, it was different. You had to say goodbye, and then you had to rename them, and then you had to go through the whole thing. So, as a kid, you kind of got accepted to it. As an adult, I don't see it because I'm not a farmer anymore. But until yesterday, or 2 days ago now. But I will say one thing: they don't suffer, and it's quick and it's painless. Well, I don't know if it's painless, but it's quick. Very, 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 very fast. And that's all I'm going to say on that. We're going to go to a little bit lighter subject, move on. So what I decided to do is when we buy our cows, let's buy the 18-month-old ones, so they're almost 2 years old. Let's keep them for 2 years. And at the age of 5, generally speaking, when a cow reaches the age of 5, they start to produce less and less milk anyways. They've already had 5 babies. Some of them had 6. A cow's gestation period is just about the same as a human's anyways. So it's pretty close to 1 baby a year. Sometimes you can squeak out, if you do it right, maybe 1, and they're almost born before the year's up. But they only really give birth once a year. And I think that if we keep them if they're 18 months, which is 2 years, and we keep them for 2 years, that puts them at 4, almost 5 years old. We'll send those to the butchers, and then we'll buy 40 more, and that'll be our pen. We'll keep the farm the same exact size. The only thing we're going to do is upgrade equipment to it. So, like our mower, we'll upgrade to different size, like a triple mower, and then eventually a swather mower. And then eventually the Big Crone 450, then eventually the Big Crone 500. But our farm will stay pretty much the same. So let's keep the farm pretty much the same, so we don't have to keep rebuilding it. Because I like to have this field right here, right off the farm, for our meadow, for our grass. Keep that one grass over there. So that's what we're gonna do. So I figured at 40 cows, they're not gonna go crazy money wise. Where we're going to make our money back is like silage bales and stuff like that. So that's what we're aiming for anyways. And then when we start making out those little baby fields right there, for crops are not going to make us a whole heck of a lot. So if we could make ourselves about $4,000 a month from the cotton that we just changed to, probably, I'm guessing maybe $10,000 a month in milk for 40 cows. They produce 1,000 per cow per month, so that's 40,000 milk a month. Yeah, then we won't have to buy fertilizer or seed anymore, because what we're going to do is, as you can see, once we get cows, we're going to let them build up slurry and manure until we need it. Right now our crops are planted, so we'll have 7-8 months worth of non-stop slurry and manure. We may have to put down another storage, but I think we'll be okay, because then we can start using a manure spreader, which I downloaded a new one, a manure truck. Actually, it's pretty cool. Legal manure truck, but that's later down the line. We'll go from there. I'm excited. We'll get there. And then, like I explained to you guys, Gutterball and I we put our end goals out there, so you guys all know now what our end goals are. We're going to get to the point where we're making steel. So as it stands right now, this coming weekend, I am recording this on Thursday. Today's the 1st? Holy crap. Yeah, today's the 1st. 24 days till Christmas, everyone. Woohoo! 24 days already. You believe how fast the time's going? Insane. This weekend will be episode I think 11 and 12, I think, for him and I. Because we just finished 10. Or it might be 12 and 13. Either way, we've been on it for, let's see. 6, 8, 10. Wait a minute. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah. This will be the 6th week that we've been on Yukon Valley. So that's why we're getting to the point where we want to move on to actual farming and settle in onto a map that we can play together for a very long time. Yukon Valley is an absolutely epic map. I can't say it enough. It's great, but it's huge. And it's great, but when you dig millions and millions, and I mean millions of liters of anything, you get a little bit like, do I really have to do this again? So what we're going to do is we're going to spend the time this weekend, Friday and Saturday, which is tomorrow and Saturday, and we're going to make some steel. And once we make that steel, so this weekend will probably be the last on the Yukon Valley, and we'll move on from it, and we'll pick us a map. We'll pick us a map that we want to get on to where we can farm like this. We can always bring it back too. We can bring it back later at some time. If we ever get bored, we can go on through a few episodes of mining. It's not the end of the world. So that's what we thought about doing, and we're going to. The ball's in his court as far as I always let him, even though he says, oh, it's both of our farms. It is. You're right, Gutterball. It is. But I let him make decisions because I love the guy, and I love to have him, I love it when someone else is in charge. Just kind of tells me what to do a little bit. But we're excited. We're going to get ourselves into a nice farming map that we can stay on for a while. We like these create your own fields type thing. Whoops. We do like these kind of maps, but we're already both doing this map, so we're going to try to find one that we both like, this kind of style, maybe. Or we might find a map that's already done. In fact, we may even do the new DLC one. We don't know yet. Well, I hope I get this mowed before the day is over. If not, that'll be 3 full days of mowing. That's crazy. Awesome, but crazy. And this will be it, though. After this episode, I'm not mowing again. This is it. There. Get that little mini cough out of the way. The day is flying. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So if you guys ever want to do a series where it's a long series, like as far as it's a long series as far as days go, but it's a short series as far as like your days go fast. I mean, look at our videos. They're only 47, 48 minutes long. It's really quite short compared to Fury's normal hour video. That's the other thing. And I think that Gutterball and I think that we're going to, him and I will discuss it. But I'd like to I'd like to put out a little bit shorter videos with him and I, but put more of them out. You know what I mean? Like, for example, if instead of doing hour videos anymore, because 45, 47 minutes like this one is just about perfect. You can maintain your level of talking going through it. You can maintain your focus because it's pretty quick and you're in and out. But that extra 10, 15, 20 minutes that you have to go for the hour videos, sometimes it's very hard to keep content going. You end up repeating yourself a lot. You end up doing that sort of thing. Like, these videos are going so fast that I can get into like one story or one little thing and the video's over. It's like, oh, nice. I mean, look, it's already been 6 hours in game. So it's great. We're exciting. But you guys know how it works. You're going to lose the game sounds, but you're not going to lose me. I just want to double check that I'm recording. Yes, I am. See, we're 25 minutes in already. That's insane. That's crazy. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. But yes, I will talk to Gutterball, and I think I want to record for a little bit shorter, which gives us a chance to maybe each of us get through a game day. I don't want to get onto a series with Gutterball again and rush. Him and I do so much better when we have, like, not crazy goals, but a goal that's going to last us a while. Like, you guys know that when we got on to the Yukon Valley, we knew we were going to make steel, and that was our eventually end goal anyways, was steel. And we started with that, and we started with pay dirt, and then we went to coal, and next I think we're either going to go to dirt or limestone. We're going to do one day and one the next. That's what we're going to do. And that's just exactly what we're going to do. But I'm going to discuss it with him. You know, we are democracy over there. Over there. It's the same channel. Gutterball is part of my life now, and it's always great to discuss things and bounce ideas off each other, and it's just really nice to have that one person in your life that, you know, you can say anything with, and you know that they're not going to be offended or hurt or angry, and vice versa. He can say anything to me, and we just go, okay, hey, let's try it. Worst case scenario, it doesn't work, and we move on. You know, that's the cool part of his and my Let's Plays and relationships and things like that. So, you know, what you guys see on camera is what you get. That's exactly Gutterball in a nutshell. He don't change. He is who he is. You know, that sort of thing. The one thing is that I told my wife, I said, so if you're hearing Gutterball on camera, you're hearing Gutterball, period. He doesn't make stuff up. He doesn't embellish stuff. That's who he is. That's why I love him. So we'll sit and we'll discuss some stuff tomorrow before we start recording. And him and I will come up with a nice, maybe we'll start the story mode again. I don't know. I know that he and I both got frustrated with the last one. It's very hard coming up with ideas. In fact, I don't know if it's going to work that way, but we'll discuss some ideas, and that's what we'll leave at. We'll discuss it. Let's see. What do you guys got going on? Oh my gosh, I almost forgot to ask. Thank you, Gutterball, for the wonderful comments. Thank you, all of my friends and family who left comments. Gutterball's been busy today, so he hasn't had it. No, actually, he's commented a few times. That's right. I did see that. He's usually all over it. He's all over it. Now that I'll be in the YouTube Partner Program, you'll start seeing a little wrench next to Gutterball's name, which is kind of cool. I think I'm going to have several moderators on the channel if I ever live stream, which I am going to, because my word is my word. I'll have several moderators on that. They already know who they are. They don't even have to. Most of them, I'm moderators on their channel, so they'll be moderators on mine. But as far as my main channel, Gutterball is the only monitor that I'll have. Moderator. It's like refrigerator with a moderator in front of it. Sorry. Oh, 1-800 cute dad jokes. I had to say that. Okay, so if you guys want the most hilarious thing, okay, to watch, and this goes to my older viewers. My younger viewers, I would suggest don't try this at home. Don't. But apparently there's a TikTok challenge going around that if you tell your mom is going to ask you to do something, and you're going to tell your mom to shut up, and you're going to film your dad's reaction. I watched it with my son, and I never, ever ever in my life laughed so hard. It's just absolutely. Actually, when he came over, he was like, "Dad, I got something for you to watch on YouTube." So we sat and watched it together, and I cried. I was laughing so hard. So when you're on YouTube, just YouTube. What is it? TikTok challenge, say no or something like that, and it is. So I asked my son. I was like, "So how far would Dad get on that?" And he laughed and he said, "I wouldn't even, as a kid, he wouldn't even been able to get the word shut up, let alone shut up out. He would have got just shut, and I'd have been up out of the chair." But some of these reactions, the dad's like half asleep on the couch, and the kid's like, "No, Mom, shut up," and the guy's like, "What?" It was just epic. And for all of you all of you young people, children that are watching this channel and that are subscribed to me, don't try it at home. Just don't, because it's that TikTok challenge I don't agree with, because there's some people out there that take that very, very seriously. So just be very careful when you're doing that. But to my older guys and gals out here, you guys watch it and laugh hysterically. This one guy was chased his kid up the stairs, and he grabbed the kid by the ankle and he picked him upside down. And so the mom's like, and the deal is the mom has to go through and tell the dad it's a prank. And I looked at my son and I said, "Now what do you think Grandpa would have done?" And he said, "There would have been no joke." It was hilarious. And the one guy was like, the one guy was doing dishes, and his kid said said shut up to the mom, and he throws a pot at the kid, cracks the kid in the head, and he looks at the kid and says, "Now you know that don't hurt that much." He says, "But that's what you get for listening to your mom." I was like, is it right? No, it's definitely not right. But I never had to lay a hand on my kids either. But you know what? I think what hit me the most was the fact that if your kids normally don't do that, which mine never did, I didn't have to like raise a hand to them. I take a hold of them, yes. I'm not gonna lie, I did that, but smacking them around and stuff, I never had to do that. My kids were pretty darn well behaved. You set the boundaries when they're young, and that's all there is to it. So if you're sitting there at the dinner table, or you're sitting there on the couch, you're drifting off on a nap or whatever, and you hear your kids say that, it's going to freak you out a little bit because you're not going to expect it. And that's what I'd say 90% of the reactions were, where the dad was like, "What?" Because your kid's never done anything like that before. So, and I think I would agree. I think growing up, when my kids were growing up, I think if they would have said something like that to their mother, I would have I don't know how I would have reacted, because the kids never did that. You know what I mean? So, a little bit more here. Now, I didn't even know this till just now. There's a stone under there. That'll all disappear. All right, now we're going to go back over here. Get the end of this. Well, 3 full days of mowing, everyone. Just absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. So about, 45 and 45, let's say 50. 50 and 50 is 100 minutes, and then another. So pretty close to just about 3 hours to mow our field. Now, if you look at reality, that's about right. That's about right. That is about right. This done, and then we will we'll start tomorrow on tedding, because it is still after the rain. Let's go wash this thing. And then we'll head down to the store and get us a couple more bags of seed, I think. No, you know what we'll do? We'll try to sell those pallets. With corn and stuff. Make a little bit of money. Here's our cotton factory now. Because we have enough enough space up there to where we can put another one in if we have to. Or I think we might be able to fit a couple down here. Anyways. Because I got to go down and buy something anyway. So let's back this in here. Get him washed. This little mod, this 8630 mod, has been pretty darn good to us, hasn't it? It really, really, really has. Ready? That's exactly the sound it would make. Alright, let's mow him off here. Nice PTO, all nice and clean. This mower's pretty good. I'm definitely not going to stick with it. And we're going to pull into here. And we are going to fix this. Okay, $76. We're going to repair that. Did I just sell that? Okay. Guess what? Coming down to the factory, the shop again. Sorry, guys. I'm laughing and... I am so sorry. I hit the wrong button. But better you than me. That's the way I look at it. Is it under medium? Might be under medium. Here we go. Oh, man. Yeah. There. Oh, my bad. We cost us some money. So now we gotta... Ready to put your running shoes on? Because we're not allowed to tab. Yeah, I'm coming off a little bit of a kind of a mini sickness type thing. I got it about Thanksgiving night, and it's just been a little bit of congestion and things. I got it Thanksgiving's a week ago, and I'm pretty much over it now. I stayed home, didn't do much of anything, but that was, today's day 7, so I'm still a little congested over it. I got a little bit of a cough that I've been dealing with. Not bad. It's just like a tickle here and there, which is, I think, also why I've been thirsty lately. I tend to, when I start to get sick, nothing major, nothing. As you can see, I still put out videos. I still talked, and I still did what I had to do, and I still lived my life. Nothing was ever wrong with me. It was a little bit of a headache and a little bit of congestion and body aches. We're getting some rain. And other than that, I think I've been okay, but I'm about 99.9% done with it. Like I said, as you can see, it didn't affect me too bad. But I think it was the weather change. I mean, we've been going all kinds of wonky weather here. It's like one day it'll be like 60, the next day it'll be like 20, and then the winds came and the snow came, and then it got back to 60s again. So here he's been in and out with, t-shirt, jacket, t-shirt, hoodie, jacket, t-shirt, hoodie. It's been weird. So I think I just might have come down with a little something, but hey, We all get sick over the years, especially if you live in a northern area like I do. It snows a lot. There. Let's ride back in the rain. It's nice. Can't believe I sold that instead of repaired it. Oopa. So, but all of my congestion is pretty much draining now. That's the good thing. And I would say if I was to rate myself out of 100, I'd probably be about 98, 99%. What I was. I don't think I ever went below, I don't think I ever went below 95. Because I got a little, like I said, I got a headache. And then the aspirin, I just took a couple of 81 milligram aspirins and it kind of knocked the headache out of me, which was good. It just made me, I think what I noticed the most was it made me very, very thirsty. I noticed it the most last night when I was recording. Because as you can see tonight, I've only had to take one drink. And it's just like, because normally, like I told you guys last night, normally I can come on and buzz my 45 minutes, 2 hours, whatever I need to record. And I don't have to stop, and I never, ever usually have to get a drink. So, whatever it was, it's pretty much gone. Might be part of the flu, might have been part of the vid. We don't know. I don't know. The wife had her food poisoning, which, I don't think you can transmit food poisoning, but, so, we're all a little under the weather here, but, as you can see, if your sicknesses are like that every year, I'll take that every year. That's fine. It wasn't like I had to go out and get a whole bunch of like chicken soup or cough syrup or anything like that. No. Well, that was an adventure in babysitting there. I had to down and buy a tractor that I already bought, so what I'll do is off camera, just so you guys know, just because we'll stay as transparent as we can. I'm going to put the 6,000 back in because it was a mistake that was not done on purpose. And I'll put it back in so that we don't have any issues. We want to be at about the 8,000 because I got to buy some stuff. So let's get this dropped off here. I love that more like that, especially. Let's check our weather real quick. All right, let's see if we got any rain coming in after that. It looks like we're okay. If it stops raining at 5, it's rained twice today. There's be absolutely no way we could TED this today. None. But if you look at after that, then the the wind speed, and then that's also today. Oh, man. We got rain the 14th, rain the 15th, then the 16th, then rain the 17th. Oh, man. Okay, so it looks like that we're not going to be able to TED until the 18th. This, and make hay out of it. And I can't wrap totally soaking wet grass with silage. It doesn't work. All right, so at the end of this episode, why don't we... But, yeah, because I would want, right here is what I want, 18th, 19th, and 20th. 3 days of nice weather to leave me the ability to TED and windrow and everything else. I got to have that. Even though the 16th we could probably get away with it. Because I can't even mow really when it's soaking wet. So, yeah. Now, if we were allowed to have factories, I would gather it all up and put it in a grass dryer, let it dry. But We don't. We're real life farmers. We don't have that. All right, so we've got some decisions. I didn't realize it was going to rain that many days in a row. It rained twice today. So we got our grass on the ground. What we may have to do is, I think, take tomorrow's. Well, I'll be on the alternate universe called Two Brothers tomorrow. All right, so I'll put the 6,000 back in and put us at 8,000. I think the next episode, while we look at rain, in between, I think we're going to have to maybe get our loan out and go and take our, wherever it is it in here? Yeah, there she is. Take that and go buy our cows. Start bringing our cows back. Getting them set up, buy some straw bales, buy some hay bales. And that hay is going to have to sit right there until we get a chance. And then if it gets dry enough and then we get a couple hours in between, we can always start mowing this. Yeah. It's a pretty good sized field again. So we've got some things to do and some things to think about. Yeah. We can kill one of the days, getting our animals situated. We can also kill one of the days by selling some stuff. See how fast it's making cotton. 22 cotton. 22, so it's exactly the same. We can sell that, though, because we're not going to use that right now. Where are we here? I still have to add the 6,000. We can put another one of those right here on the end. How much are those? Oh, we can't do that right now. Wait, hang on a second, because we're getting ready to finish up. All right, so let's finish this up. My voice is getting a little tired anyways. So let's wrap this video up here. Please, please, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Hit the little notification ding bell so you get notified when Fury drops a video. Be sure to enjoy the night, day, the weekend, whenever you're watching this. And on that note, everybody, I love you all, and I will see you right back here Monday night to Tuesday. Have a great one, everyone.